Hello, my name is Lucretia Burks. Today, I will walk you through me and my peers' responses to stages of a critical thinking process involving a clip from the film Sophie's Choice with the arrival at death camp. When I first viewed the clip of the film, I initially saw where the argument was headed, even though I had never seen the film before. Having struggled with a philosophy course in the past, I found it best to try my best to think outside of the box while also trying to see things from other people's perspective. In stage one, we were asked to determine whether or not the Nazi officer did anything wrong. My initial statement was that he did in fact do something morally wrong, which turned out to be making a mother choose between her two children on who to give up. My reasoning for this was that he was abusing his power while also trying to make a point, not only to her, but his peers as well. At this point in the assignment, the wheels were already turning in my head as far as trying to actually break down the clip in everyone's eyes, even down to the kids. The next phase, which was stage two, we were required to respond to one of our classmates' responses. My partner also agreed that the officer did in fact abuse his power by making her choose. We also agreed on the fact that he made a mockery of her religion, which was Christianity, by making her sacrifice one of her children. These first two stages were more of an identification type of stage. Let me see what I have here. Oh yes, the key to great critical thinking is being able to identify the ins and the outs of someone else's thought process. At the end of stage two, we were expected to ask our peer a question regarding their statement, asking them to further explain their theory. I stated that my peer could have went a bit more into depth about why she looked at it as disrespect. Understanding someone's definition of disrespect could take an evaluation from unclear to clear. Within stage three, we were expected to answer the question that was asked by our peers. For example, the question that was asked of me was, how do we make moral judgments? And also, what makes the proper standard of judgment? I continued to state that making moral judgments comes from the individual, society, and things beyond that. I used the example of thinking about what my mother would say or do, then thinking about what society would do, then ending it with what would Jesus do. In our last stage, stage four, we were asked to identify the concepts, principles, and/or arguments found within our peers' second response. My partner was asked if the officer saw his actions as being disrespectful, as that is what my partner stated in her previous response. She stated that things that made her thought process, in my opinion, lean towards pragmatism. I chose pragmatism because she was looking at things in the eyes of today versus how things might have been during those times in the past because of her statement, he was fully aware of his behavior. This was not looked at as a wrong type of behavior during these trying times. All in all, this course was very intriguing to me because it is not often that I get the chance to really critically analyze a situation like that. I had the opportunity to learn about different types of point of views, such as pragmatism, idealism, realism, and experientialism. It also makes it easier to understand others and why they do what they do. There is no one situation that can't be handled with critical thinking. Thank you.